Our Lineworker Rodeo is held annually, and it gives each of our line workers an opportunity to showcase the skills that they've learned throughout their career. It's one of those professions that not everybody can do, and not very often do they have the opportunity to show what it is they do. And this rodeo gives them an opportunity not only to be able to compete in a friendly way with their peers, but also they're allowed to have their family there, be able to demonstrate and show them what it is that they do. And it's really a nice sight to see, when you look at sons and daughters of a lot of these guys and girls that are coming to compete, for them to actually, maybe the first time that they've ever watched their parent go up and down a pole or perform some of the skills that they've learned throughout their career. We've got cooperative employees from throughout the state that come to compete during the rodeo, as well as some of our municipalities. The number one thing that we emphasize on any of our Lineworker rodeos is that we do everything that we would typically do in a work setting, but we do it in the absolute safest manner possible.
Doing everything safe, that's the main thing we want to do here, just get everybody back home just like they would on a regular work day. I mean, a lot of the guys are out here for one reason, just to have fun and kind of meet and talk to people and see how things are at other co-ops, and it definitely can be competitive.
Everybody wants to have some bragging rights. We have an event that it tests how fast a person can go up and back down a pole, which is really, believe it or not, one of the things that these guys really get amped up about. Being able to say that you're the fastest lineman in the cooperative program in Illinois, it's a pretty big honor to be able to take on. And so the guys do get charged up about it.
It's us versus them. There's no real competition between us. We're just looking for, perfect runs and to keep everything clean and try to come away with some sort of hardware. Whether that happens or not, we'll find out tonight, I guess.
You can tell the guys that have been doing it a while. They're pretty sharp. They're pretty smooth. You can definitely learn just from watching some of the guys that have been doing it for a while.
It's a great time. It's good to come up here and meet a lot of the older guys and just pass the knowledge on, working in the trade, because there's a lot of things that you don't know, and there's a lot of things you can pass on to others as well.
This year we had roughly 32 students that are going through a line training program that were able to come out, and just in their short amount of time that they've been learning the trade, were able to compete and show off some of the things that they've learned over the last couple of months of being in class.
I'm seeing all their techniques, how different all their stuff is, including their equipment too, and just how well that they're able to use it. And I really wanted to just pry at their brain and just get as much knowledge as I can so that I can be a good lineman myself, or even go into being an apprentice as good as I can be. But it's awesome.
It's cool to see them work. I like working with my hands. When I was younger, I've always wanted doing stuff outside the classroom, and this is just something that I enjoy doing. It just looks like a unique job. Something that you don't see a lot of people doing.
They really, I think, enjoy the opportunity to be out with some of the seasoned line personnel that we have, just to see how they make something that is so skillful and sometimes difficult look very smooth, and just how much more they can learn going forward as they've spent the time to critique and become better at their trade.